welcome you all, and I'm sure many of you here have known Mahua for miles longer than I have. I've only met her in about April, I think, this year, and we became friends through walking our dogs, which is quite a good way to do something. And over months and weeks of talking, we planned this show with herself and Eamonn, and it's a very interesting show. It's a very difficult thing to have a two-man show that works as well as this, I think. And I think why it works is because they are both very true to themselves, and they are both very different in their style of work and in their personalities. But they both complement each other beautifully, as does their work. They have been friends for many years, have exhibited together before, and when I met Eamonn for the first time with Mahua, I fell in love with him, actually. With your quiet understanding of so many things, and big-hearted encouragement of Mahua here, and the arts in general, and no ego at all, which is a rare thing in any artist. And the combination of all of those things for the two of them is very beautiful. Mahua's work, as you can see, is mainly drawing, and then the lino prints, the lino cuts. And there's a big theme going on in all of these, which she's told me about lots of times, and rainy walks around the park, which kind of starts with her growing up in India and being in love with light and colour and all things to do with India, and landing in different darker places over the years, and very conscious and sensitive to the whole thing of growth and light and putting in roots and blossoming. And you can see this theme through all of her pieces. There's a huge surge of energy coming through, which kind of ends in the one in the window, which is like a massive blast of sunlight which came about the summer. And then on the other hand, Eamonn's work is more, to me, it seems more observing quietly. It seems more spaces between his work where you have to wonder more about what's happening in them. Like, you see a picture of a guy sitting over there with a baseball cap. And the first time I saw that, I thought, okay, so it's a drawing of a guy in a baseball cap. And then I thought, so where is he? Is he in a train station, or is he in a... And what's he looking at, and what's his story? And it leads you to really wonder. So as the two people are quite different in their way of being, I think the paintings are different in that for me, Mahua's painting, you would hang in your kitchen, you come down in the morning, you say, whoop, start your day. Eamonn's painting, you might hang halfway up your stairs and go up and down past it several times in the day, and it would catch you from the sideways, and you'd think, every time. That's enough. But the main thing is, for the Ranelagh Arts Centre, we are encouraging more and more exhibitions like this. And we're a very special gallery because we do not take a huge commission at all. We do not spend our money on fancy carpets and chandeliers and flowers. The artists get nearly everything you spend on their paintings. So the follow-up to that is you really should be buying these paintings. It's Christmas. The Art Centre is very accommodating with a bit of staggering of payments, bit of flexibility. And my dad, who passed away some years ago, was a fantastic collector of paintings, much to my mother's horror. But he always said to me, and it always stays with me, you'll never regret the paintings you buy, but you will always regret the ones you don't buy. So have a glass of wine and buy a painting.